What's good, fellas, and hope you boys are all having a fantastic day. Today we're back with episode 7 of Fixing Subscribers Teams. As a reminder, the only way to submit your team for this video is over in my Discord. The link to join that will be in the top of the description. All you gotta do is go in there, send your team into the Rate Your Teams channel, and then I scroll through and fix your guys' teams. Now, if your team does not get included during the actual video, do not worry. We will be rating and fixing teams all week over on Twitch. The link to find my Twitch will be in the top of the description as well. But before we actually hop on over to Discord and take a look at your guys' teams, we do have a few just quick, small, minor things to go over. First one being last night as I was driving home from spring break, we hit 7,000 subscribers. Now, you guys do know what that means. There will be a giveaway for you guys over on my Twitter. Again, link to find the Twitter will be in the top of the description. But it's just absolutely insane that 7,000 people care what I have to say about a video game. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. I say this a lot, but this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. If you guys do not know, I am currently a college senior with the last 2 or 1.5 months left of my college career. Just seeing the growth we have put into this channel is just crazy to think. So thank you guys, I really do mean it. I promise I will continue to give you the best Madden content I possibly can. I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon, so genuinely, thank you so much. With that all said, I guess you could say now we are currently on the road to 8,000 subscribers. Drop a like if you have not already. If we can get this video to, let's say, 150 likes, there will be a giveaway for you guys over in my Discord, so again, another reason to join up over there. That was a lot of pre-video yap. Let's hop on over to Discord to take a look at your guys' teams. Alright, so the first team coming in today is coming in from Crunch. He is running a Falcons theme team. He says, Falcons theme team, 40 out of 40. The rest are just fun cards. So let's take a look at what we got right here. Joe Thomas, Gold 99, Joe Thuney, Tyler Lindenbottom, Will Shields, Chris Hinton, Kyle Pitts, Tucker Craft and Cheese, Jettas, Devin Esther, Judkins, and CJ Speller, Betancourt, Michael Burton, and John Ross. For the most part, I do like what I see. I do see that coin count, and right off rip, I am going to tell you, well, one, make sure you have Will Shields, and I guess all of your season 6 players fully maxed out to 98 overall. It is looking like you are kind of running low on season tickets, but I do see Will Shields at a 96, Hester is a 97, I believe. I would focus on maxing those cards out. You are level 41, so there is some room to work on that. Big glaring hole on this team is going to be Kurt Betancourt. Now, the card is not bad by any means, but we do have better quarterbacking options in the game. Then I go back to your coin count. Now, if Kraft, Yak, and Cheese is not an LTD, I would sell him off. I would also make sure you have a third string tight end on your field. There are formations that take 3 tight ends. It's just good to have depth players at every single depth position. Back to Betancourt. I would try to upgrade there. With the Falcons theme team, there really isn't a, A-tier option besides Michael Vick, but again, the coin count, Michael Vick is selling for 3 million coins. You could go with right-handed Michael Vick, but I do think Betancourt is better than right-handed Michael Vick all the way back in Merry Mix-Up. So I'm going to say go and pick up Combine Bo Nix. No token, the card is still very good. If you do have the token that juices Bo Nix up to the freaking moon, that's got to be a play. For some reason, I think Dontari Poe might fit Falcons theme team. I don't know if he actually does, but if he does, I would go pick up Dontari Poe. Quarterback, all in all, I really like the squad. I like Joe Thomas right there. Again, the coin count is a little bit on the cheaper side. You could go out there and sell Joe Thomas. Maybe he's a B&D from those 91 plus player packs. If you have yourself a endgame left tackle, I might actually sell off Joe Thomas if he is not a B&D. Take your coins off that. You can always buy him back next week. I promise you he will get cheaper. For those wondering where are the market talks, they will be coming back tonight. Do not worry. I'd sell off Joe Thomas. I do expect the Ring of Honor players to actually get significantly cheaper. Now, when it comes to the defense right here, this is where the coins are being spent. Sean T and Isaiah Simmons, Von Miller, Barno, Brian Urlacher, Tyrell Dodson, Monte Teo, TJ Watt, Julian Blackman, Deion Sanders, Barno, Tavondre Sweat, Jalen Carter, James Pierce Jr., Jalen Watson, and Will Johnson. Now, I understand that you do have the 93 overall combine rookies on your field, so it makes sense to have Betancourt on your team. My only kind of back and forth on that, you can make Betancourt your backup quarterback and go upgrade the quarterback position. At the end of the day, the QB position is the most important position on your field. The defense, though, I actually like what I see here. Barno is glowing. I love to see that. James Pierce is solid. The middle is full of big guys. You got Julian Blackman ×5, 2 Falcons themed teams. We got TJ Watt, who is a very good card. Linebacking core is good. Von Miller, I would work on maxing him out, but it is a little bit expensive to do right now. I do actually enjoy what I see right here. I will say, Is Von Miller rushing off the edge for you? How exactly do you run your defense? You have a lot of players on that defensive line. There is no way all 6 of those players are actually going to play for you. TJ Watt and Von Miller are both edge rushers. So is Barno. So is James Pierce. Maybe sell off the one that actually isn't playing for you. But besides that, I really do like the squad right here. If I'm going to rate this team right here for Crunch, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Definitely starting off on the right side of things. Next team is coming in from Pidge. Taking a look right here at the offense, we got Gold 99, Marshawn Lynch, Mike Tolbert, Dontari Poe at quarterback, Devin Hester, Kevontae Turpin, Deion Sanders, Paris Johnson, Trey Smith, Jeff Saturday, Will Shields, Forrest Gregg, and Vernon Davis. He's rocking a 40 Cowboys, 20 Seahawks, and he also edited his text and said he replaced wide receiver Deion with Braylon Edwards from the Ring of Honor promo. Right off rip, it looks like you got Dontari Poe with the token, so I'm going to leave that. I think Poe is probably the 2nd or 3rd best quarterback in the game. Offensive line, really good right there. Now, AP-wise, you could go out there and pick up a Chris Hinton and get that 0 AP for Paris Johnson. There also are other tackles that do get 0 AP edge protector. Forrest Gregg, I know he does get Cowboys chems, but maybe slide it over to Paris Johnson and move Lincoln Kennedy over there just for that 0 AP edge protector to open up some more space on your offensive AP-wise. With the coin count you have right now, I love Vernon Davis. His value is there. Devin Hester, gold 99, so you have maxed out with your season tickets. I would work on maxing out Will Shields, but I mean, besides that, slide into backup center. I really do like your offense. Do have 299 overall running backs, so maybe sell off Emmitt Smith, get those coins back right now. This is most likely the season 6 champion, so I'm gonna say just leave it, but maybe use those season 6 tokens on another player to help out your defense. Let's take a look at the defense right here. Paul Krause, Brian Thomas, DeMarcus Ware, Ernest Jones, Bobby Wagner, TJ Watt, Cam Chancellor, Julian Blackman, Richard Sherman, PS2, Deion Sanders, James Pierce, Vince Wilfork, Poona Ford, Mike Parsons, and Byron Jones. The only recommendation I have on this defense right here is honestly nothing, to be honest with you. I was gonna say go out there and pick up maybe a Jalen Ramsey to upgrade Deion Sanders, but he fits the theme team. And at the end of the day, your theme team takes priority over pretty much everything for me. We do have like a Donovan Wilson out there who could be an upgrade over Paul Krause, but even that seems like a little bit of a stretch. I'm gonna give this team an 8.1 out of 10. You don't have those top tier 5 million coin limited time Cowboy and Seahawk players, but from what I've seen right here, I really like the squad. Maybe upgrade the DT position. I do not like that Vince Wilfork, but like, it's not a bad card by any means. Thank you for sending in the squad. Next team is coming in from Ayo Knobs. Taking a look right here. Penei Sewell, Joe Patino, Jeff Saturday, Kyle Long, Lincoln Kennedy. I love to see this offensive line. For those wondering what a top tier O-line looks like, it really does not get much better than this. Tight end wise, we got Juwan Johnson, Colton Loveland, and Todd Heap. Receivers, we got Edwards, Emeka Iboka, Quinton Judkins, Lamar Jackson, Cornell Lake fullback, and Deion Sanders wide receiver. It is becoming time to upgrade off that Deion Sanders. I still have to upgrade off my Deion Sanders wide receiver, so I'm not going to be like, all right, do it this week, but like within the next 2 weeks, I would look to move off Super Bowl wide receiver Deion Sanders. The rest of this team, I do like. Now, if you guys saw my top 10 quarterback ranking while I was away on vacation, I am not very high on this Lamar Jackson Team of the Year card. I know people love him, so I'm not going to be like, hey, you have to move off of Lamar Jackson. I mean, for what Lamar can actually bring to your team, I do not hate it at all. Honestly, a very good offense. Juwan Johnson kind of threw me off having a 98 overall, but I mean, hey, the free agency promo, it is what it is. Now, when it comes to the defensive side of things, Paul Corral, Xavier Watts, Jalen Walker, Ray Nitschke, Ray Lewis, Von Miller, Ryan Clark, Julian Blackman, Chadarius Ward, Brent Pierce, Zach Seiler. This is one of the best defensive tackles in the game. If you know, you know. Gerald McCoy, Mekhi Williams, and Deion Sanders, 3 AP with Will Johnson down there. Defensively, now, okay, I was not here this week. I've probably said it 17 times already in this video, but that is because I have not really gotten to see all of these Ring of Honor cards, but there is one that I know is not meta, and that's Ray Lewis. Now, he is B&D for you, but that might just because you have abilities on him. If you can sell off Ray Lewis, I would sell off Ray Lewis. He is nowhere near worth his value. No mid-zone KO. He's kind of clunky. He's kind of slow. This is just not a card you want to have on your team. Ryan Clark, fantastic. Paul Corral, Xavier Watts, both very good. Ray Nitschke is probably better for this team than Ray Lewis. I would just sell off Lewis if possible. Defensive line, I love Zach Seiler down there. Defensive tackle, he is very good. James Pierce and Mykal Williams are very serviceable. Obviously, we do have better options in today's game. For what they are going to bring at their current price point, I don't see your current coins right now. I do like what I see here. I would sell off Ray Lewis. I wouldn't even replace him with anything. It looks like you have Xavier Watts, who is definitely, can get run for you at your user linebacker. Nitschke, very good. You also have Luke Kuechly. Upgrade him with season tickets. I think that is a fantastic play right there. I'm going to give this team an 8.4 out of 10. You have some really solid players. I like the build of this team. I just don't like Ray Lewis. Thank you for sending in the squad, Ayo Noobs. Next team is coming in from Kasa Fre. What a name, but let's take a look at the team. We got Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickinson, Alex Mack, Kyle Long, Joe Staley, Bruno Davis, Darnell Washington, Edwards, Juszczyk, Bo Nix, Saquon Barkley, and Emmitt Smith with John Ross and AJ Brown. He's got a 49ers, a 20 Eagles, and 20 Dolphins theme team. I really like the build of this squad. Got the really good offensive line there with Team of the Year. You also got Kyle Long, who is an endgame player because of those boosts he is going to give to your right guards. Until the end of the year, Joe Staley is probably the best team captain to be using. Receiving core, John Ross, AJ Brown, and Braylon Edwards. Now, I have not played with Braylon Edwards, but I have only heard good things about that card, so like, yeah, he's going to be solid. You got Bo Nix with Token. You got Kyle Juszczyk for whatever reason. I know he fits your theme team. I'm giving you a hard time. I like this offense right here. Very good. I really don't have many recommendations. Like, yes, there are potentially better upgrades here, but as I'm looking through, like, I don't see anything I would change. So why would you go out there and change something? Saquon Barkley may not be worth his price tag. I'm just going to say it right now. But he fits the theme team, so why would you move off of him? Moving on over to the defense right now, though, we got Dion, Burks, Fred Warner, Zach Bond, Chop Robinson, Julian Blackmon, Byron Jones, Nick Bosa, Jalen Carter, Haloti Ngata, James Spears, Jalen Ramsey, Ward, and Ty Law. He said he plays 6'1", so Sanders and Blackmon are your safeties. Running the 6'1" defense, so I'm going to assume Bosa and James Spears do not play for you. They are just in there to get team chemistries. I do have one big recommendation for you. Chop Robinson. Now, you do run that Dolphins theme team, so he does fit the theme team, but Barno with the Combine promo is just a better edge rushing outside linebacker. It is what it is, and it is actually, I would do it right now. That is a easy flip out. You are going to probably save coins on doing it, and in my opinion, Barno is just objectively better than Chop Robinson on a 20 Dolphins theme team. Robinson's not a bad card by any means, and if you like Robinson, hey, keep him. You have him. You clearly have a good team. You probably know what you're doing. But like, Barno, he's going to play better. I got to rate this team. I'm going to give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Very good. You know what you're doing. I like the squad. Thank you for sending it in. Next team is coming in from Josh Allen is MVP 17. Apparently, I read his name off and did not rate the right team last week, so I am sorry. I had to get you back. Taking a look right here, we got Jordan Mailata, Joel Bettino, Jeff Saturday, Will Shields, Gold 99, Penei Sewell, Vernon Davis, John Ross, Cameron Jordan, Bo Nix, CJ Spiller, AJ Brown, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. You have 3.7 million coins. You need to upgrade off CJ Spiller. You run the Bills theme team. I get it. But CJ Spiller is not it. You need a running back with tank. Marshawn Lynch just dropped. He is a former Bill. Was he good with the Bills? That's a conversation for another day. But he has Bills chemistry. Go buy Marshawn Lynch. I see the coins. I'm telling you, it will be a massive upgrade for you. Love Bo Nix, though. The rest of this team, I do like. You got you got two slot-ish wide receivers with AJ Brown, but I don't hate that. Amon-Ra St. Brown and a maxed out Devin Hester are very similar. Maybe look to sell off Amon-Ra, but you have 3.7 million coins, so it is what it is. Maybe go pick up a Ring of Honor Braylon Edwards. Besides that, I really do like the offense right here. When it comes to the defense, we got Javon Holland, Paul Krause, Zach Bond, Kuechly, Cameron Jordan, Brian Urlacher, Julian Blackmon, Jalen Ramsey, Micah Parsons. You said Quinn Williams does not play for you. Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, Pat Pete, PS2, and Will Johnson. Another really solid defense right here. I like what I see here. Blackmon is a little bit of a weak point on this team. Not a bad card by any means, but a little bit on the smaller side when it comes to strong safeties. It's not a bad card, though. I do think Ryan Clark from the Ring of Honor promo will be a little bit better for you. But there is that whole uncertainty with, like, how good are these Ring of Honor cards actually going to be come March 27th. So if you want to hold off from that, hey, by all means, stay put where you are at. I like the team. I'm going to give this one an 8.7 out of 10. This is the best team we have seen so far. Shout out, Josh Allen is MVP. This team is coming in from Barrow, and he said he just started Madden. This team is really good for somebody who just started Madden. He's running a 20 out of 20 Eagles theme team. Mailata, Joe Thuney, Jeff Saturday, Will Shields, Forrest Gregg, Brock Bowers, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Burton, Josh Allen, Saquon, Smitty, AJ Brown, and Devin Hester. It looks like he picked up Mud Around Team of the Year, which is really a good time to do it because the market took a fat crash. I like what I see here. Now, Josh Allen, quarterback, not the best quarterback in the game, but for a budget option, I am here for it. I am a Jaden Daniels over Josh Allen honors guy, but you can slide out there with both. My biggest recommendation right here on your offense is probably, it's going to be the wide receiver core, but I don't really know where I want to pick and choose from. I'm not the biggest fan of this Amon-Ra St. Brown card. I think him and Smitty pretty much do the same thing for you on this field. On your team, on the field, it's the same thing. You guys get what I'm saying. I would look to sell one of them off and go pick up another one of those top 12 to top 10 wide receivers. Not going to plug myself, but totally going to plug myself. I just posted the top 10 wide receiver video while I was away. Go check it out. I like this squad here. Again, I would probably go upgrade somewhere on the wide receiver realm. I don't really have a recommendation off the top of my head. There are just a lot of better wide receivers in the game. If you drop a comment and say, what wide receiver should you pick up, I will have a more clear-cut answer. Again, just got home. I really don't know what the landscape of this game is shaping up to be. When it comes to, like, price point, I see the coins up there, so, like, maybe you want to sell off Amon-Ra St. Brown and go buy somebody else. That would probably be my biggest recommendation for the offense. I do, again, though, like what I see right here. Defensively, this is what got me going, like, damn, he just picked up this game. Brian Thomas Jr., Monte Teo, Luke Kuechly, Cam Jordan, TJ Watt, Kyle Hamilton, and Brian Dawkins, CJ Gardner-Johnson. I would sell off CJ Gardner-Johnson ASAP. Use Julian Blackmon from the free agency promo. I didn't see Justin Fields back here. No, okay, yeah. Go use the free welcome item, Julian Blackmon. He gives ×5 to all NFL team chemistries. And, I mean, he's going to be better than CJ Gardner-Johnson. We got Sherman, Sanders, Jalen Ramsey, Dwight Freeney, Chris Johnson, Kenny Clark, Micah Parsons, and Patrick Peterson as your DBs. I mean, yeah, really good squad right here. Even if Julian Blackmon doesn't play for you, he is going to give ×5 chemistries, and you can sell off CJ Gardner-Johnson and get the coins back up. The DB room is actually freaking nuts. Like, this, I don't know how, like, recently he picked up Mutt. I don't know. But, this is a good team. I mean, I'm not going to, I mean, this is like a 7-9. He just picked up Mutt. You have 3 of my favorite DBs in the entire game. Literally the best players at every position this morning. Richard Sherman was number 1. You got Pat Pete. You got Jalen Ramsey. Those are number 2 and number 3. You got Deion Sanders, 3 AP universal coverage. This is a very good team. Shout out you. You got Brian Thomas Jr. Maybe you bought the bundle. Kyle Hamilton, fantastic right there. I really like this team. Thank you for sending it in. Wow, just picked up Mutt. Next team's coming in from TJ Tuff. He runs a 20 Chiefs and 20 Commanders. Right off rip, you gotta have backup offensive linemen, especially if you are trying to run a theme team. That is 4 extra, I guess, what, a theme team abilities that you were just missing out on. Potentially get a 25 out of 25, a 40 out of 40, fill in all of your backups. Chris Hitton, Joe Thuney, Jeff Saturday, Will Shields, Joe Staley, Loveland, Vernon Davis, and Todd Heap. Dion, Devin Hester, Emmett Smith, CJ Spiller, Bo Nix, Kyle Juszczyk, and Yemeka Yaboka. You got 550,000 coins to spend. This one is a little bit on the tougher side when it comes to, like, fixing this team. If you have not done your roster revolution challenges, I would go and get all those tokens and go get George Pickens. You need a top tier wide receiver. George Pickens, B&D 98 overall from the roster revolution promo. He can be that top tier option for you. Maybe he's a 97, maybe I'm washed. That card is very good. You can get him for free. Go play your roster revolution solo challenges. When it comes to the rest of this team right there, I like the offensive line. Make sure you are maxing out all of those season 6 players. Will Shields can get up to a gold 99. I would just do that as soon as you can. Emmett Smith and Devin Hester aren't as, I guess, a priority upgrade when it comes to the season 6 champions. I mean, still are going to be very good. So if you do have extra season tickets, you are currently level 39. So there are some more season tickets to be made. Go max those players out. Now, when it comes to the side of defense over here, taking a look, we got Sean T. He said he pulled him from a B&D pack. Shout out Sean T. Julian Blackmon. Make sure you max out Blackmon. TJ Watt, Ray Nitschke, Luke Kuechly, Sean Taylor, Kenny Houston, Julian Blackmon. I guess he is maxed out. He's just playing 2 positions for you. Dion, Will Sanders, Jalen Watson, James Pierce, Jalen Carter, Cameron Jordan, George Karlaftis, Herb Adderley, and Ty Law. All right, so back to the backups, because we talked about this on the offensive line. You are running 2 20 out of 20 theme teams. I am telling you, you could easily get Commanders and Chiefs up to one of them to 40 and one of them to 20 or 25 just by filling in the proper backups. That is where I would spend your coins. Picking one of these theme teams to fully max out, I am telling you, it is only going to be beneficial. At ×2 speed you get for 40 out of 40 makes a good card great. Make sure you have it. As somebody who runs the Commanders theme team, it's pretty easy to max it out. It will cost you, probably, honestly, will cost you 600,000 coins to fully max out a Commanders theme team to 40 out of 40. That's like upgrade number 1. Finish off the theme team, pick one direction, go 40 out of 40. I would honestly lose the 20 out of 20 on the other one. I would max one out to 40 out of 40 and make sure you have backups. Besides that, I do like the defense. Dion is still very serviceable. The Super Bowl cards are the best value in the game. You got Sean T. I just bought Sean T. I'm excited to use him. I don't know how good he actually is going to play, but I mean, it's Sean Taylor. He's got to be a monster. I like this squad. Thank you for sending in the team. I'm going to give this one a 7.2 out of 10. There are some holes, but once you fully max it out, I mean, hey, you got a really good team on your hands. So next team's coming in from Muddy. Taking a look right here. Jordan Mailata, Joe Thuney, Jeff Saturday, Will Shields, Penny Sewell, Brock Bowers. That's Marvin Harrison Jr., 99 overall. Cameron Jordan, Bo Nix, Quentin Portis. Who is that? Chris Godwin, John Ross. Muddy, your picture kind of came in super blurry. I don't know if that's just me or you, but some of these names in AP might be off for me. When it comes to the offense, though, I do like what I see here. Mylana, Penny Souls, two of the better tackles in the game. You got really good guards right there. Will Shields is maxed out to a gold 99. Brock Bowers, Colton Loveland, and CJ Uzma. I like those three right there. Obviously, I am team Vernon Davis, but Brock Bowers is still very good. I like the wide receiver core. I used Chris Godwin before I left on vacation. Very good card right there. I don't have anything crazy I would do on your offense. Honestly, this is a good team. You know, work on that coin count a little bit, but I do like what I see right here. Defensively, Ed Reed, Xavier Watts, Orlin Burks, Keekly, not going to say your name, Zach Bond, Julian Blackman, Brian Dawkins, Jalen Ramsey, Pat Pete, JPP, Gerald McCoy, Jalen Carter, Daniil Hunter, and Byron Jones. You got to have a middle linebacker for one. I know it's annoying, but make sure you toss one in. Looks like you've been watching my videos, Muddy, because this is a very solid, this is not a budget team. This is not a value team, but this is just a good competitive team. This is a team you can build for right around 1 to 2 million coins today, and you can go out there and you compete. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I mean, this is not, those top tier 10 out of 10 teams because he isn't spending hundreds of dollars. I am assuming, Muddy, maybe you have it like that, but basing it off the team and the coin count, you don't have it like that. Neither do I. No offense. But I like the team. This is a really solid, just blueprint if you want to build a competitive value squad. This is the way to do it. Shout out Muddy. I like the team. Also, Muddy, thanks for being a great mod. Last team of the day is coming in from He Hate Me, and that is because I wanted to do one God squad before we get out of here. Braylon Edwards, Cordero Patterson, Marshawn Lynch, Bodix, William Perry, Plaxico, AJ Brown, Coates, Vernon Davis, Washington, Jason Peter, Kyle Long, Creed Humphrey, Landon Dickinson, and Jordan Mailata. I would assume this is a 10 out of 10 offense. I do not have any recommendations for you. I literally clicked on your team because I was like, damn, your team is very, very good. He's got about 1 million coins up there. Kind of, not a lot of training. Buddy, get your training up. Kidding, not kidding. Defensively, does not get much better. Jenkins, Burks, Micah Parsons, Paul, not going to say your last name, Zach Bond, Cam Chancellor, Richard Sherman, Daniil Hunter, Jalen Carter, Haloti Nagata, Dwight Freeney, Jalen Ramsey, Pat Pete, Cooper DeJean. I just see gold 99s everywhere. 10 out of 10. Can we give it an 11 out of 10? Thank you. He hated me. Your team is insane. That all said, boys, is going to be episode 7 of I Rate Your Team. I have been recording this video for a very long time. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Made it this far and you have not already dropped a like on the video. I don't know what to tell you, but you should probably go drop a like on the video. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Once again, 7,000 subscribers was a goal of mine. We hit it. Road to 8K. Thank you guys so much. The 7K giveaway should be up by now by the time you guys are actually watching this video. I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Peace, gents. I love you guys. Have a good one.